If you want to see how I created this gorgeous look, then keep on watching. Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, thank you so much for clicking the link. And if you've always been here, thank you so much for coming back. I'm super excited to see you guys here. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your family and friends. So today, you guys, I'm giving you real-time tea on a Dikachi Glam bride, a premium bride at that. I mean, Ayo is such an amazing person. You know, she reached out to just book for her pre-wedding session, but she went on to say, you know what, I'm just going to book you for every single thing. She booked us for her traditional wedding, her white wedding, her pre-wedding photo shoot, bridal trial, you name it. Ayo booked us to the T and we were so excited. And I had to give her a gift, not because she booked me for all of this, because I always give my brides, a gift because I just feel like they looked out for every other person and then they chose me. It just means a lot to me. And it's just my own little way of telling them that I appreciate them and I see them. Now, prior to Ayo's big day, we had our 2 bridal consultations and bridal trials. We had established that Ayo had such a sensitive eyes, and we were going to skip the whole starting with the skin first and jump into the eyes. So we did the eyes first just so that we avoid the tears and, all of that, because she had like super, super sensitive eyes. Ayo also mentioned that she was quite finicky about the size of her eyes. She felt like her eyes were hooded, and she wasn't sure if it was going to make the eyeshadow pop. And I had to reassure her, that's what it means to be a bridal artist, that you're able to reassure your brides that they would look their best on their big day. And, we went ahead to ensure that hooded eyes were. We gave the eyes all of the tea that it needed, ensuring that we did not overpower it with, big eyelashes and, eyeshadows that didn't flatter her eye shape. Went ahead to ensure that everything sat perfectly, just so that she looks and feels comfortable on her big day. You guys, this is a long tutorial, and you can see that I'm being very, 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 very detailed. So you're learning for free here. And I'm so happy you guys enjoyed my last video. I didn't even think that you guys would really like that, but you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much. I mean, the idea of my YouTube channel is to ensure that whenever you click the link, you learn something. So if I'm not able to, anything I don't put out is because all of this knowledge is usually paid for. So if you're getting some of these things for free, it's because of the goodness of my heart. So please just enjoy whatever it is that I'm able to dish out for free. And if you want an extensive, detailed kind of tutorial or what have you, please just sign up for our classes and you'll get everything to the T. So we had just finished Ayo's eyes. Can you see that hooded eyes were? So doing eyes first really taught me a lot of things. Taught me that makeup can be faster. Sorry, I don't know what happened to my tongue there. It can be faster. And I mean, I really, really enjoyed doing the eyes first because it just took out the whole time and we're able to now focus on the skin after the eyes. And one thing I also learned from doing eyes first is that I'm not going to waste my time putting moisturizer under the eyes. I'm just going to finish the eyes, then clean off the excess and then, moisturize and do my under eye cream. So you guys, I just gave you a tea, right? So we went ahead to prep Ayo's skin. Again, Ayo has a dry skin. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but she has a dry skin, but her nose, is super, super oily, and then she has smile lines. So you see, when you're a bridal artist, you can't just come up and do one skin prep fits all. Every bride has a unique experience, and with Ayo, she had these extra features and extra things that we had to put into consideration when prepping her, when selecting the right foundation, the right setting powder. Everything particular was well thought out, and with Ayo it was so seamless. The foundation selection was impeccable, guys. I'm not even kidding you, this foundation mixture was out of this world. And you guys, let me just hint you, I also use the Nigerian brand of foundation in my mixture just because I just find it hard to just use one foundation. I just like a mixture of foundation. I like what it gives, and yeah, look at that. God, she looked like a bar of chocolates. Like it was so perfect. And here I was contouring and, trying to give the face some dimension and then adding some blush to ensure that, her cheeks, because, it was trad day. So I wasn't trying to be very light handed and give it minimal look and all of that. We're going in, all in. So we're using just blush, just ensure that the cheeks are rosy. The placement is so important when you're doing your blush application. And now we're going to the under eye. You can see how fast that the process has become, right? Already we're about to set, which is just, I think, what makes the doing eyes first, a lot better. So here we're highlighting, and I'm very intentional about my placement because I want to give Ayo that lift, just so that her face looks, really snatched and all of that. And I'm ensuring that, I'm giving coverage to my concealer. You guys, I'm giving you a free masterclass here. All right, so we're blending and ensuring that absolutely nothing is out of place, because we don't joke. We don't joke with skin work, especially on my dark skin girlies. Like, I'm dark skin and I know what I suffered. I'm not crying, you guys. My voice just cracked. I know what I suffered with trying to get the right foundation for my skin and all of that. And, I had a little bit of allergy. She was just cold. Nigeria was stressing her out. But on the white wedding day, we're able to sort that out because she had to take like something to help her calm down and all of that. And here I'm just setting. I can't tell you guys what I used to set. I'm really, really sorry. But this is the tea. We used the setting powder for dark skin. It's absolutely beautiful. I can't even overemphasize it. It was perfect. It wasn't red. Sometimes you use certain powders for dark skin and 2 hours, 3 hours into the makeup, everything is red. But no, not with this setting powder. Not with this setting powder, guys. I don't joke with setting powders. Like things I don't joke with when I'm trying to, build up my kit. I don't joke with powders and setting powders, like compact powders and setting powders. I do not joke with them. And sprays, oh my God, you can literally sell me off with a good spray and a very good setting powder. And absolutely, this was just the game changer for me for this look, because sometimes you can get it right with the foundation, and the moment you miss it with your setting powder, that's the end. That's the end. There's no coming back from that, right? And so, yeah, the setting powder is actually the tea. If you would like to know, sign up for my class and you get all of the tea with the catchy glam. Oh, that should be a hashtag, tea with the catchy glam. Ooh, love it. All right. So just ensuring that I set everything into place. Hold up a minute. I don't know why this thing is, glitching. All right, so we're back, and yeah, I'm just, setting the contour, ensuring that everything looks so good. When you're a bridal artist, you cannot just play around. You have to be very, very intentional. Every placement, every application, every brush stroke is so important. And the thing with bridal morning is that before you blink, the whole room is filled up with people. Like we're literally just having our peace and quiet, and before you know it, everybody's in the background of my video. Would you leave my video? So the brides, glam team, Abi media team came in, and the photographers, the videographers, everyone, it was just getting real, and the time was, beginning to tick, and everybody was beginning to give me eyes. But I stand gidigba. Because why? The look must bang, and this blush, oh, sa 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 sa. I was about to speak in tongues for this blush because it looks so beautiful. I told you guys that we're going for like a trad look, and I didn't just want her face to just be plain. I wanted to see colors and her face, blended colors, guys. Don't go about giving your bride unblended, application. I wanted everything to sit seamlessly and for there to be a flush of color on her face and all of that. Because it's trad, we just needed to give it that ump. You guys, I'm excited doing this voice note. I have no idea, but I'm just excited. And to think that I was just sick a few days ago, but my energy is just off the roof. I busy up the roof, something around that area. So now we're at lips, and I'm just lining, ensuring that, everything looks really, really good. I think for the lips, I didn't want to do the regular thing that I would usually do. I wanted some color again. I told you guys already I was going for color for this day. And here we're just lining the eyes, ensuring that Ayo's eyes were speaking, because she really told me that she was worried about her eyes, not flattering the eyeshadow and all of that. So I had to ensure that I gave the eyes as much attention as I would, have on somebody that has like, a much bigger eye space. So now we're concealing the brows. I know that sometimes my technique of steps of doing makeup can be very scattered, but just sometimes I feel like some things I would just do here and there, just so when I come back, I can be done with everything together. It just helps me save time in my head, right? So now we're going into the lips, and I'm not using a regular nude lip. I wanted something peachy. Yeah, that was like the vibe that I was going for the lip, just so that it complements her outfit, her color, on her skin tone, everything just comes together, and it's giving that proper Yoruba bride, because baby, she's about to be a wife. So here I'm just adding lip gloss, and this is like a very thick lip gloss because I wanted the lipstick to last all day and all of that. So we are going into applying brown gloss, all of those finishing touches and the goodness, and you're just about to see Aya's gorgeous smile. Like, her smile could literally lit the whole room up. Can you see this face, guys? Like, look at this face. You can't even tell me nothing. Like, the melanin was kept in check, not one flaw in sight, every single thing. And the gele came up, and it was so beautiful. This was for her reception outfit, like in Lagos, or yeah, we shoot like reception outfits first before the main outfit, just so that the bride is able to have all of her pictures and all. And yeah, we're just finishing up with the setting sprays and the finishing sprays and all of that. And Ayo is about to see her face. You guys, she's about to see her face. She's about to see her face. She's about to see her face. And you guys, she was crying. She cried a bit because she looked so beautiful. She looks so beautiful. I'm literally just reliving all of these moments in my head because she looked so beautiful. I could actually feel that she felt beautiful. And I mean, there's nothing more priceless than that for me as a bridal artist, that I'm seeing my bride, that she's happy with the choice that she made, and it just really made everything worth it. And I'm super excited. I was just touching her because she cried a bit, right? And then we're just taking pictures, and it's about to go down. You guys are about to see her in her outfit. Asabete, gosh. And her husband, oh my God, people don't set too low. Marry somebody that loves you, because Deepo was totally he so loves Ayo, and I could really say, just watching them be in love, enjoy, like, you guys, you can't, like, look at now. Oh God. I mean, look at the skin color. I was just so happy on this day to see that my bride is not only getting married, but she's getting married to the love of her life. There's nothing more priceless. And this was her main outfit for the day. We took a bit of pictures, and again with her man, and now she's with her girl. She's surrounded by amazing women. Thank you guys for watching.